Hi everybody, hope you're keeping well, keeping safe, watching plenty of good films. Big thanks to Graham for joining us last week on our Talking Movies live stream, Talking 2000 Cinema. Very good discussion. This week though, we're doing something a bit different. We're going to have three different guests. We're going to have Erik from Asian Movie Enthusiast, we're going to have Dimitri, and we're going to have Graham from Man v Film, along with myself and host, of course. And we're going to be talking about our favourite horror films, but rather than picking 10, we only have 5 each. So we shall see how that goes. So 8 PM GMT this very Friday. Everything is in the comments below. Check it out. Look forward to seeing you then. Now let's get to the review.
thatmovieguyUK.
As some of you may or may not know, Paul Verhoeven is one of the directors I admire the most within cinema. From a very young age of watching RoboCop to Total Recall, Basic Instinct when probably I shouldn't have watched it, to obviously his cult classic, Showgirls. I admire his premise, I admire his artistry and the voice that he gives in cinema. And Showgirls is the film that we're here to talk about today through a new documentary called You Don't Nomi. I was lucky enough to see this at the London Film Festival last year, and I will be honest with you, I loved it. I just wanted to make sure when this film came out, I had a review ready. So let's talk about it. Released in 1995, Paul Verhoeven's Showgirls was met by critics and audiences with near universal derision. You Don't Nomi traces the film's redemptive journey from notorious flop to cult classic and maybe even a masterpiece. Jeffrey McHale's documentary is utterly wonderful, and it really bridges the hate and the love that Showgirls has. What I really enjoy is that we go from the beginning. We go from when the critics panned this film, saying it was misogynistic, saying it was racist, homophobic. It was everything that shouldn't exist within cinema. But what I admire about Showgirls is that Paul Verhoeven really stuck to his voice and stuck to his guns with it. And going from this understanding, we then evolve into this community that has been built through Showgirls. And we see cabaret shows, we see musicals, we see poetry written about it, and even academic readings. Adam Nayman's book is called It Doesn't Suck, Showgirls. He actually features in the documentary, but this is really one of those books that I would recommend anybody that loves Showgirls to understand why it's not a terrible film. And Adam Nayman really goes into great lengths in this book. Verhoeven himself even is an admirer of this book, even though obviously it's a shining book about Showgirls, but still, it really kind of encapsulates the thought processes of it. For me, with Showgirls, I consider it to be a film about the American dream and the seedy underbelly of the entertainment business. And throughout the whole process of Showgirls, this is what we get. We see Nomi's life and the prices and the costs that it takes for her to achieve what she wants to, but at the same time creating a new identity for herself. She clearly comes from a troubled background, and this background really has kind of created this massive, dent in her shoulder, and you see that her past is still holding her back, but these opportunities are coming, but these opportunities come at a cost. And this is really my main consensus of Showgirls, and I'll shut up and keep talking about the documentary now. With McHale's documentary, we don't actually get any new interviews from Paul Verhoeven or Elizabeth Banks. We see archive footage of them discussing the film, and later on we see Elizabeth Berkley turning up to a Showgirls event and probably getting the biggest applause of her career. It's a very interesting insight into Elizabeth Berkley and how she's really fully embraced this film, considering that it kind of took her career away from her at this point in time in the 90s. But also, it's an interesting journey through her career. Obviously, we know Elizabeth Berkley for Saved by the Bell, and it kind of shows that she was an actress ready for a bigger opportunity. And McHale beautifully shows this through archive footage, especially using the episode that was not shown in the UK, the one with the coffee pills and caffeine pills, whatever we call it. But you see these elements of what Berkley was attempting, and then she attempts to execute it through Nomi in Showgirls. I really enjoyed that part, but also this is a fantastic retrospective about Paul Verhoeven's career. It shows Verhoeven in all of his glory, from his early Dutch films to Elle, the last film that we've had from him. And obviously we're still waiting for Benedetta, which will be in 2021. But throughout this process, we get more of an understanding of Verhoeven as a director. We understand that there are elements within Showgirls that he's utilized in so many of his films, even when it comes to vomit. Vomit is a massive part of Verhoeven. And McHale really has done his research within You Don't Nomi, and I absolutely love that. It's a culmination of history, it's a culmination of fandom, it's a culmination of a passion for cinema. Cinema is a subjective thing, but once you can connect with people about a certain film, it becomes something a lot more. And You Don't Nomi is a perfect encapsulation of a following of a film that should not be loved, but it is loved by so many. I would implore you to watch this film. It is out tomorrow in the United States of America. That's going to be the 9th of June, and it's going to be available on VOD. In the United Kingdom, it is out on VOD on Friday the 12th. Please, please support this film. It is a brilliant documentary by Jeffrey McHale, and absolutely loved it. Fantastic watch for anybody who loves Showgirls or even wants to explore more about fandom within cinema. It is fantastic. Please watch it. Let me know what you think after. Hello new subscribers, hello old subscribers. Are you interested in watching You Don't Nomi? Please let me know what you think. I am always intrigued to know what you're watching, what you're doing. Share the love, like, share, comment, do whatever you please. I'm always here to discuss, and I will be back with another review later on in the week. So, as we normally say on the channel, diolch, danke, obrigado, merci beaucoup, arigato, dankeschön, bitteschön, all the shuns, and obviously, never change. Bye.